I finally got around to watching the Sanji vs Rock Lee death battle, and since I was a little late in watching it, I wasn't planning on making a video. But a few things caught my eye and I just wanted to make a quick little video to address a few things. The biggest issue I had with this video is that they implied Sanji was around 13 times faster than Light, based off the fact he was comparable to base Luffy, who dodged the laser blast from the Pacifista, who had its power developed based on Kizaru's Light Devil Fruit. Just because the power is based off of Kizaru's Devil Fruit doesn't actually make it the same, as we know it can't literally have the Light Devil Fruit, so saying it works exactly the same or it's on the same level as Kizaru himself doesn't feel right. I mean, Kizaru was boasting about his light speed, and he's a top tier in the verse, so if his Devil Fruit's ability is to allow him to move at the speed of light, wouldn't that actually make him slow? As they calced base Luffy to be 13 times faster than Kizaru. It's painfully obvious that Kizaru is leagues faster than base Luffy at that point, so either the Light Devil Fruit is crap and actually holds Kizaru back, or Luffy isn't actually faster than Light at that point, which I think is more likely. Don't even get me started on how Luffy couldn't even catch up to a guy who could only run at 200 kilometers an hour, and that was at a later time in the story. Not to mention it always takes One Piece characters forever to cross any distance. And even if you want to argue travel speed versus combat speed, or just pacing reasons, nobody in One Piece actually has any calculable speed feats even close to light speed, besides dodging attacks that are questionably light speed based off of their power source or properties. Like I said, the only person straight up confirmed to be able to move at light speed is Kizaru, and he is far faster than Sanji. The next problem I have is how they try and scale Sanji's power off of Zoro and Fujitora. Sanji does always seem to fight evenly with Zoro, but they're allies and they aren't really going all out. It's almost like trying to scale Nami to Luffy and the others when she beats them up. It's not quite that bad, and I do think Sanji's at least somewhat comparable to Zoro, but they're pushing it a bit. They're really pushing it with Fujitora though, as his Devil Fruit ability to call down meteors doesn't scale to Sanji at all, and the size they calc for those meteors are questionable, especially when you compare it to Flower Hill and the surrounding buildings. And the feat they showed from Zoro cutting a meteor in half was from a non-canon movie, which makes things even more of a stretch. Zoro did fight Fujitora in the manga, but Fujitora may have been holding back, and as I mentioned, the force from the meteors coming down due to his Devil Fruit can't be scaled to his physicals. A good example of this would be how Blackbeard was far weaker than Whitebeard physically, but right when he got his Devil Fruit, he was performing feats on par with him with the Quake Fruit. Or how Enel was far more powerful than Luffy due to his Devil Fruit, but without their Devil Fruits, Luffy was actually physically superior. And ignoring their calculations, when Fujitora's meteors actually do hit the ground, they actually don't do that much damage. You can try to explain that away by how they're always cut first, but even while cut into pieces, they should still do way more damage than what is seen based off of how strong Death Battle said they should be. You could argue it's due to the plot reason of the author not wanting to destroy the entire area, but no visual feat supports Sanji to be comparable to island-busting power. His best visual feat I can think of is him knocking around a giant big-headed dude, to be fair, is about the size of a small mountain, but nowhere close to island level. Luffy was having trouble destroying the Noah, which is a giant boat comparable to Fishman Island. But if an extended elephant gatling from Luffy can only destroy a small portion of the Noah, there's no way Sanji's anywhere close to the power to snap away an island with a single move like they implied. That being said, I think Sanji has a chance of winning this matchup. His base stats should be higher than Lee's, but right when Lee hits the 7th gate, I think things might change. I honestly don't know who would come out on top here, but I'm confident if Lee went to the 8th gate, it would be Sanji that gets grilled, not the other way around. Lee would die in the process if that happens though. So I'm not going to say Death Battles was completely wrong, but I do think they heavily wank Sanji here. I can't really choose an overall winner for this fight myself. I'll just say it could go either way until Lee goes into the 8th gate, and then he would kill Sanji and then die himself. That would be a heavy loss for us weeaboos. If you liked my video, consider hitting the thumbs up button and subscribing for more content. If you disagree with what I said in the video and think that Death Battles are holier than holy, let me know in the comments exactly what you disagree with me on. Or just let me know that you love me. That will make me feel good.